Hi, welcome to Knits Up. I'm Mindy, your hostess, known as Knitter CNY all over the internet. You can find me on Instagram as Knitter CNY. You can find a Ravelry group for the Knits Up podcast, and we have a Facebook page as well for the Knits Up podcast. Instagram, probably the easiest way to see what I'm doing every day. I know some people have had problems using Ravelry, even with the changes that they've tried to make. Today is a special in-between recording because I got what other podcasters typically call Happy Mail, which is I got something knitting and crochet related. So I got two things, but this will be kind of a lengthy video. First of all, I got an envelope full of patterns, and of course the smart person would have unsealed it before they tried to record, but as I am creative and something, I don't know what we call it, creative and interesting, I will open it now, pardon the tearing, and we'll go through what is in this once I can tear it open. So excited. Are you excited? I don't know about you, but sometimes I live vicariously through others' mail and their yarn hauls and all of that. There are times when you just can't afford to go out and buy yarn or get patterns or whatever. So it's always good. So both of these purchases are through Facebook Marketplace. One of them was shipped. One is Mom's garter jacket. The other one is a Fair Isle pattern, cuff to cuff in Galway. The Seville jacket by Haute Couture. Let's see. Ribbit by Melissa Lapid. That looks sort of like a crayon box jacket. Let's see what else we've got. Fashion Folio drop shoulder shawl collared cardigan in bulky yarn. I'm not sure what sizes this comes in, but we can make it work. Then we have another Fashion Folio tie together jacket in wool blend yarn. That's obviously an older pattern. Speaking of the crayon box jacket, we have the crayon box jacket by Chris Bilsma, is I think how you pronounce her name. That's a mitered square jacket. Oops, we're just gonna let these fall on the floor and I'll pick them up later. A couple of free patterns from Moda Dia, which was a yarn company for a while. Knitted cardigan with fringe out of Dream. Sort of a weird little jacket out of Gleam. Knit turtleneck cardigan. Okay. Swing jacket by Jennifer Wood. Suffice it to say, these are all cardigan patterns. Fountain Hill reversible jacket, like so. Looks to be garter stitch maybe. A lacy bolero. Hooded shrug. Some other patterns, which look to be some free patterns that were printed out at some point, which is fine. I'm not going to go through those because the pictures aren't going to show up very well. But you get the idea. It's a whole bunch of cardigan patterns, which is what I needed, what I wanted. Now, the other thing that I got, all of those patterns were $10 altogether. The other thing I got was this giant bag of yarn. Giant. Big bag of yarn. And it was $15 for all of this. So I've just come from there. I know what's in the bag because I saw the picture on Facebook Marketplace, but I'm going to show you. First thing is some Red Heart Super Saver. That color says Dusk. I don't know, it's blue. It's blue. We're letting that fall by the wayside too. A little thing of Patents Be Mine, which is a soft boucle, fuzzy, feels like nylon, but polyester yarn. It's a bulky, it's blue. Some Original Sugar and Cream in a dark green, like a forest green. Actually, the color is called Dark Pine. Then we have another Super Saver in turquoise. That's a pretty accurate color. We have another Super Saver. This one is kind of a good fall yarn. This is called Artist Print. You can kind of see those colors. There's some, it's kind of like kind of fall colors actually. Then we've got another Red Heart Super Saver. This is navy, I believe. Sorry, soft navy. So that'll go well with the other. I think there's a crochet hook in here too. Ooh, bonus crochet hook. What size is this? This is a Susan Bates eye crochet hook. So I got a bonus crochet hook. Nice metal crochet hook. Very nice. I got a skein of Patents Melody, which is a bulky weight. It's blue. I got another Red Heart Super Saver that's just white. I got a couple things of Magic Skein Ready to Knit. No winding. Bear Brand All Virgin Wool Trico Lane. This is like a fingering weight, so I could probably use that in heels and toes because there's not that much in it. It looks to be a it's kind of a boucle yarn. It's different, definitely different. I don't know what I'll do with that. We'll figure that out later. Then I have a skein of pink Northern Worsted from Kurtzer. That's just a plain old skein. Then I've got what looks to be something. It's something with a fur yarn. I'd say like a fun fur type of yarn, but it looks a little bit fancier than fun fur. It's kind of like a melted muppet right at the moment. Then we have a skein of some kind of worsted that's sort of a greenish color. I can't even hazard a guess as to what that is. Maybe like a Vanna's Choice or something along those lines. Now we're getting to the good stuff. We're getting to the one skein of Silk Bamboo. I don't know what I will do with that either. Silk Bamboo is a really nice yarn that Peyton's put out. I don't know if they're still producing it or not. It's silk, 70% bamboo and 30% silk. Then we have homespun, and we've got mill ends of homespun in 3 different colors. So we've got black, sort of a navy color, and then like a turquoisey blue color. I think that would make a nice shawl or a blanket or something. Maybe a blanket for Project Linus. If you know of any patterns that take 3 skeins of homespun to make a kid-size blanket or a toddler or an infant-size blanket, please comment below with the links, because I would love to use this to make a blanket for Project Linus. I think all these colors would go really well together. And then the last stuff, I have a skein of Cascade Eco Alpaca. I might have 2 skeins of that. I have 2 skeins of Eco Alpaca from Cascade Yarns, and these are 220 meters each. These are from Mission Rose Quiltery, it looks to be. So I've got a couple skeins of alpaca. That's kind of nice. And then my last thing is a skein of Wool Magic Superwash, which is a sock yarn, and it's sort of purple into black. So I really like this. This is why I bought it, this whole thing. But all of that for $15, I think I did very well, kids. I think I did very well. What do you think? Again, if you have patterns for the homespun, 3 skeins of that to make a kid's blanket. And also, if you can point me, I know Cascade has free patterns, so I may have to look at Cascade's website to see about the Eco Alpaca, because I've got 2 skeins of it and it would make a nice scarf or something like that. So if you can point me to any patterns for the alpaca yarn, that'd be awesome too. And I am considering this deal done. I did very well for $25 for both patterns and yarn. And this is what you can do if you are careful and look on Facebook Marketplace for something that's a real bargain. I'll have a couple more in later in the week or the beginning of next week. I've got a couple orders that are coming in that were pretty inexpensive that have yarn in them, and one has a kit. So that should be kind of interesting. So I hope you have enjoyed this Facebook Marketplace haul, and I hope that you will comment below. Don't forget to go back to the last video, and there's a giveaway that I talk about that I'll be drawing for on Sunday the 19th. Go to that video and comment there. Watch the video, do what's asked of you, which is be a subscriber and make a comment on that video, and you will be entered into a drawing for 3 skeins of yarn and 2 crochet hooks size H. So I hope that you guys have a great week. Hopefully I'll see you a little bit later this week with more stuff, more happy mail. So have a great week and go craft. It's good for your mental health.